incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. That is caught. Down the sideline he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 42 yards.
Here's Goff.
First down, Lions.
And his throw is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Finds Gibbs on a check down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Gonna score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. He brings the kickoff back 85 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. By 20.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
180. DC. Set.
Play action. It's Goff. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. 10 more there and another first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
To throw is Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Darnold now to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He completes this to Walker. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw, Darnold. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Darnold a sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now Darnold keeps it. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Touchdown! A great play there. Taking it in. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And maybe a little frustration from Goff as he'll turn and call a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now gone. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just have to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And he missed it. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little more.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Reek Willen. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. The connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Here's Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On third down, here's Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
45-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
On fourth down, Darnold. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for our Seahawks. First down.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Darnold. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
14. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Off of play action, Darnold. He'll try and do this himself. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
Walker diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Lions 14. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Moving past the 35.
And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
down.
Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
20.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Here's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Darnold, he can beat you in a number of ways, and there the scramble for the first.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
We go, set. Oh, wait. Hey, set.
They'll look to throw here.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Gone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Goff now looks to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Bates' kick is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Darnold. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Young lady. Red 80.
Now it's Darnold. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Running right through him. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Cut. White 20. Cut.
Here's Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams.
Go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And brings up third down.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go to that. 180.
To throw is Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Another big play and another Lion first down.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drops.
There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jason Myers to kick
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to